Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, part 2 of this. The young lady got back to me and she's cutting this out. So hairlines are what you're going to do. And so this is 150 by 60. So these are 450 by 180 and without the extra digits. But these aren't boxes. These are lines. Because if you take this thing and go like this, and then you change it to 150, and then you take these boxes and go like this, your laser is going to have to cut each one of these lines. It's going to cut that line twice. It's going to cut that line twice. Not only does it take time with your laser, and it sounds like she's doing this for electrical, so it's probably a plastic, and it's going to have more char, more burn residue on it. Well, this only has one line. This is going to cut maybe twice as fast and a lot cleaner. Now, somebody watching this is probably saying, well, why don't you tell her about tag cuts? So we're going to make this thing 450. I just made a line 450. And then I'm going to make another line starting about right there and go down. I'm holding it straight, and then I'm going to make it 180, I think it was. Okay, so now we got that shape. I'm going to take, you know what, I probably connected that line, and I did. I don't want to do that. Let me back up here. I want to take a line. I don't want them, whenever you do this in Corel and then change it, I'm holding down the control button so it's perfect. Corel will join those two lines. So the other way to do it, the better, well, not the better way, but another way to do it is just make a line holding down the control button and changing this to 180. And then you could put it over here. So now I'm going to take, you know what, we know the dimension is 450. I could set my nudge factor now on 450, or I could just move it by hand. But I made a duplicate of it, so I'm going to move it over 450. This is 180, so I'm going to change my duplicate to 180. And I am going to show her tag cuts, but I just can't get it to work with millimeters. So I'm going to make a Control D and make a duplicate and move it down. It doesn't look like it's touching. So maybe my line isn't. My line isn't 450. So just show you the old way I would do it is just take it, get that four-sided arrow and just put it right there and basically have to do the same thing to the other side, but we could just make a duplicate, Control D and move it down. So that's just 4 lines. So now taking your Alt key and selecting those 2 lines, go up to Effects and Blend and just blend them twice. Hold down your Alt key and take these. You know what? I'm going to have to break the blend apart. Then holding down the Alt key and selecting these 2 and blending them twice, you've got those boxes. And if we look, it's 450 by 180. Now the difference is these are just lines. Well, I have to break the blend apart. So it's going to save you cutting time, a bunch of cutting time, and it's going to save you wear and tear on your laser into if this is some sort of acrylic or plastic. Now, the only disadvantage in this compared to this way is that you can write, I guess I grouped these together. No, that's my old one. So I don't know where a new one is. The only disadvantage in doing it this way, if we're going to go text And I'm just going to go Corel. And we're going to center justify them. And you want to put it in the center of that label. There's no center because it's lines. So what you can do, and see, this is one of the things, if you're running these 9 and you're cutting them and engraving them, you could be doing the next set if there's another set. So I'm going to see what my nudge factor is. It's 180, and this is 180. So let's go 200. And let's take the Smart Fill tool, and just remember, we're doing 180. Okay. These are individual blocks. I can left click, right click, and now I can take my text and it will snap to the center of that box. That's not the center. And you can also do it that way. And let's say you have a list of all your text. Let's just make a duplicate of this. And you want to put them in there. Grab that, shift select the box and go EC. Grab that, shift select the box, EC. This is something you can be doing while the other, and you go EC or CE. Then when you're done, our nudge is still the same and those will be in the center. Now, tag cuts. It's the greatest, one of the greatest scripts, or let me get rid of this. Well, you know what? Let me get one of these blocks. So we're 150 by 80. Tag cuts normally would do this so great, but it's not set up for macro or for millimeters. Scripts, go down to tag cut, start tag cut, and you tell it we want 3 by 3 and create. There are 2 shapes active. Oh, take away that. Tag cuts, 3 by 3 and create. And look at that. Now these are just like what we just drew. They're individual lines. Well, we have to go to object, group, and ungroup, but they are under their individual line. Now the only disadvantage, we're off on the millimeters. And see, that doesn't happen when we use inches. So let's make our box, let's make it a 3 by 2. Okay, and I've got my ratio locked, so that's doing that. So now let's open tag cuts and let's go 3 by 3 and create. And these blocks are 9 by 6 because they're 3 by 2. I don't see anywhere on here. Maybe I'll even contact the Mr. Brewer from Engraving Concept. And if you happen to want, you can go to engravingconcepts.com and go into the resources, or email me and I'll send you tag cuts. It's a great program, or a great macro, because he can even do rounded corners. Let's back up here and make this thing rounded corners. That's pretty round. And go 3 by 3 and create. Oh, I didn't hit scallop corners. Well, you know what? Maybe you start off with a square. I haven't used it in a while. Scallop corners, corner radius, 0.5. So here we go. I am getting an error. Now I wish I had just not done this. Maybe it can't corner radius that little. Go back to tag cuts and scallop corners, 0.25. There we go. And see, I was trying to ask it to do something it couldn't do. Oh, and I picked scallop corners. I thought that didn't sound right. Sorry about this. I hate my videos running this long. Don't scallop corner, just radius 0.25. And this is cool because this saves a lot of time and they're individual lines. And saves I mean, look, that's a line. That's a line. We'll have to break it apart. I mean, it's going to do that and saves a lot of time. But for the young lady I'm trying to help, just draw it by hand like I did. Or just run it your way. It's just going to take more time. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.